No, we're live.
All right.
Now I just need to
So
get the
so
video
the
ready.
the apology form after last night's performance, we got to get into that.
We'll get to it.
Is it gonna get signed?
I don't know. After last night's performance,
And it's shot.
no.
Did you see that?
I didn't watch all the game, but I caught some of the highlights, man. And
Yeah.
the Wolves, they got to watch out for them. That's a team that's surging now.
Yeah.
They're moving up in the standings. I believe now the Rockets, as of yesterday, are number 3, and the Wolves they moved up to number 4.
Mm-mm.
That's a team the Spurs don't want to see. That's another team the Spurs don't want to see. The Knicks. That's a team they don't match up well against, dude. They got two bigs out there on the floor at the same time. They play very physical defense. They did a lot of things to the Spurs out there that I was telling people, same thing is going to happen in the playoffs. What did they do? They took away their floor spacing. They took away what? Their passing lanes.
And we definitely get into that. But one thing too is like, it's not someone we're gonna see in the first few rounds. It's someone we see in the finals. It doesn't matter
though. That same style of play that the Knicks did to the Spurs is going to happen again in the playoffs.
Oh man, I got something to say about that too. That's for sure.
Wemby came to play, but the rest of the team was like, where were you all?
Right?
What happened?
I mean, the shooting was horrible. Defense started off great, and then it kind of just faded away. Some of the you got the Popovich style coaching where you have a game plan and you're sticking with their minutes. I pull them out at this time. No, if it's working, it's working.
No tenían ganas.
Switch it up. Drives me crazy. And it was hard watching that game because I was heading to work and I had to stop at HEB, so I kept having to get off FUBU and get back on. So like I kept missing a lot of stuff and having to go back.
Yeah.
I was hoping I'd get back on and I see that they had put the lead down to like 2 or 3.
There we go. We're going to start the show now. Mm-hmm. Got to talk about the event. You can't hear?
Say something.
All right, something.
Can you hear me? Okay, yeah, I can hear now. Yeah, it was really low.
All right, so we had to go ahead and take care of Sean real quick. We had a little technical faux pas. We got rid of that, so Sean can hear us now. But thank you all for joining us for another episode of the Area 210 podcast. I'm your host here, Joe Garcia, joined by Sean Quintero, the man behind the scenes over there at PF Chang's. What did you think about our event that we had?
The event was great. I mean, great turnout. It was nice meeting some of the people, and not only that, seeing some familiar faces. I've met some of them before. But I was thinking a lot about it because on Friday's show, and just for those that couldn't make it, man, just understand. Like, I mean, y'all were missed. We want everyone out there, and we understand that y'all got important stuff going on as well. So if you couldn't make it, hey man, there's going to be more events. So appreciate all y'all that did show up, and for those that didn't, just know we'll catch y'all next time.
Yeah, we'll catch y'all next time. But we had a great time. Like I said, it was a lot of fun having everybody out there. And I wanted to go ahead and share some photos here. Let me go ahead and see if I can bring those up on screen, because there's photos that were just sent to us by our boy LG. He went ahead and graced us enough to go ahead and share these photos with us. So let me go ahead and drop down that.
The pictures look good.
Pictures came out good. Let me go ahead and share them with y'all.
And if y'all are wondering how the event went, man, it was, and people were losing their clothes. So I brought one of them with me. So anyone who's missing a sweater, it was left on the couch, right behind where Mike was sitting.
Here we go. Now it's the entire screen.
There you go.
So there's some of the winners that we had. Cuts by Jones and his wife. Sean Quintero.
Oh, there you go. Jackhammer was it did not make an appearance.
Yeah, it was Rick holding up the Hard Rock.
Oh man, look at that sweater. Everybody wanted that sweater.
Yeah. And Mike and Chica, us giving away some stuff there at the event.
Man, there were a ton of giveaways. A ton. I was really surprised when I got there and I saw all the stuff that other people had brought. LG with the basketball, that was nice.
Nah.
Cuts by Jones, and Tex-Mex Frank, man, huge with all those hats that he brought in.
There's our favorite server, Didi.
There she is. She
She
got one
wants
of the
something.
hats too.
Yeah, she
Look
got a
at that.
Texican hat.
Mhm.
And my boy Ed, he won
Yeah,
an alien hat. That's
yeah,
what
yeah.
Tex-Mex Frank was giving out.
Hey, Cuts by Jones was wearing that alien around his neck,
Yeah,
and my boy Manny was there, and he's like, I like it, gotta have it.
yeah,
Offered him $200, and he didn't want to take 200. They settled on 100, but he ended up taking it off him. I was like, take what he's wearing.
yeah. He liked it, dude. He wanted it. And this is another giveaway that we had: the George Gervin Ice 44 vodka.
Mm-hmm.
That was donated by one of our listeners. So thank you so much for that. Yeah, he actually works for a distributor. You can kind of see him right here in the back. He's over here to the left of you, Sean.
Yeah,
He donated that as a prize giveaway. So we really appreciate that, man.
yeah,
And
absolutely.
there's Sam Salinas there. There I was. Oh, this is the one thing I got to get to. That was a nice photo.
Oh,
That
it
was
was
donated by Greg.
by Greg. Yeah,
And there's Mike Mitchell, the champ.
and we're still trying to figure out what Greg's name is on here. He won't tell us. He's
Yeah.
he's on here as something.
There are the ladies there. Mrs. Quintero.
There's there she
Oh,
is.
Billy made an appearance too. Our good friend Billy Madison.
Yeah, it was kind of like after the live show that we did.
Yeah.
I went to the bar to grab a drink. I turn around and there he is, just hiding in the corner. I was like, man, what are you doing? Get over here.
Yeah. So Billy made an appearance.
Yeah,
So
that
that's
was-
just some of the pictures that we had from the event. I'll go ahead and stop sharing here. But yeah, we had a great time, man. It was a lot of fun hanging out with all the people. And my biggest fear when we do these things, man, and I'll be honest with everyone, we do a lot of work on the background, right? And every time we do these things, I'm just like, man, is anybody going to show up? I always think that in my back of my head, man, is anybody going to show up? But everybody did show up. A lot
Yeah.
of people showed up.
Yeah,
I was
absolutely.
I was buying. We had drink tickets, right?
Hmm.
But out of the kindness of my heart, because I appreciate everyone coming. When people were getting there early, they were hanging out with me. I was buying people drinks.
Hmm.
But by the end of the night, I had like a $230 bar tab.
Oh gosh, I can't tell you my bar tab because I closed it out 3 times.
Oh,
I
God.
kept having to open up again. And you know what was real funny? I had Mike Mitchell. He was hungry, so I was like, let me get you some food, right? So I ordered a couple of those Fab Four trays they had.
Yeah.
So I guess Dee Dee had ordered one too. So when I got mine, I started walking to Michelle to drop it off. Dee Dee runs up and grabs one. So we talked about this
Yeah.
yesterday because I was like, hey, you took my food. I had to go order another one. She goes, oh, I thought that was mine. I was like, no, you took Mike's. He was sitting there hungry. So I purchased another one. He did receive it. He didn't get to
my
eat.
God.
Oh my gosh. It was
Yeah,
fun.
we still have like photos coming in from the event, man. Like I'll show you all this one. I think this is Tex-Mex Frank. He put these up.
I think Jimenez is still partying.
Oh, he probably is.
That's why he's not here.
So this is some of the photos from the event from Tex-Mex Frank. I don't know. They're all together. It's like a collage.
Oh yeah.
That's all of us. That's Fred Jones. That's Mike, Tex-Mex Frank, me. Then we have Spernandez, and then that is a Tex-Mex Frank,
Mm-hmm.
Mario Cavazos, Fred Jones, and Tex-Mex Frank there.
Did
With the
did you wear the belt?
Yeah, they have
Yeah.
a picture of me with the belt too. We took a picture with the belt together.
Yeah.
I still got to post everything up, man.
Yeah, I do too. I got Michael Mitchell. Got a picture with the belt. Myself, Greg. I know Greg did.
Yeah.
Good times. You know what I started calling the new chat? The Bill
What?
Alex Noriega podcast party.
Was there an after party? Yeah, there was an after party. There was a lot of places to go downtown.
I did not go to any after parties. I called it an early night because unfortunately my wife had to work at 5:30 in the morning. So I was tempted, Joe. When I
You're
saw y'all
tempted.
walk into the bar, I really wanted to sit there and put her to sleep and just walk across the street. But I thought about the trouble I would get in.
Oh, the missus.
Yeah.
She's like, "Where you going? Where you going, Sean?" But I need to show you all some pictures, man. So you know what? If you all want to share stuff on the media share, make sure you go ahead and text it to us. Media share number is 830-391-9164. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you all some pictures that I took when I was there. And these pictures, man, were of what I'd like to call El Wembeyazo drink.
Hey, so was Michael Jimenez on time
When? Yesterday on the event?
on the event?
You know the answer to that.
Oh, I know the answer.
You know the answer to that. Of
I'm
course he
pretty sure
wasn't.
everyone knows as well.
Of course he wasn't. When he's if he's not on time, he's not on time. You know, let's put it like that. He showed up late like always, and then he was giving everybody crap. Right, dress
Hmm.
up, dress up. This boy shows up in a nice button-up shirt, only to go ahead and take that off, and then have the freaking
Hmm.
t-shirt underneath that he's wearing.
Yeah.
Get in the with the old English font on it. He told him like Mike.
So what did you think about the room, the Emerald Room where we were in?
The room was nice, really
Yeah.
nice. I got a lot of compliments from some of my friends that went. They were saying that they liked the atmosphere.
Hmm.
Even the wives liked the event because it was really nice. It was indoors, air conditioned, great views of the Riverwalk,
Right.
and the most important thing, they had clean bathrooms. They had good food and good drinks for the ladies as well.
That's right. That's right. You know, they had that patio out there, and they had called me because they were on a wait before the event started,
Yeah.
and they want some guests wanted to sit out there. And I was like, I don't think we're going to use the patio. So they started seating it, but it cleared out real quick. By the time I got there, you could tell the restaurant wasn't as busy anymore. And then some of our listeners went out there and sat.
Yeah. And the cool thing is when I got there early, they're like, "Oh, the room's not gonna be ready till about 6."
Mhm.
So that's fine. I just want to sit at the bar because there was some people getting there early. And they're like, "Yeah, yeah, that's fine. Y'all can sit at the bar." And we're making friends with the bartender. I had some people show up with us. And then they come up to me, they're like, "Mr. Garcia, you got people waiting for you. You want to let him in the back?" I'm like, "Yeah, let him in the back. Bring him, sit him at the bar. Sit him at the bar with us."
Oh man, I had a friend out there, Manny Blancas, and I believe he had been out there since 2 o'clock. He had
Yeah.
dropped his wife off somewhere and didn't want to go all the way back home, and waited that long just to sit there and hang out with y'all at the event and us. I mean,
Yeah.
that was great.
That was really good, man. A lot of good people that we got to meet out there,
Mhm.
and we're looking forward to doing the next event. And we do got a 199 super chat coming in here.
Money talks. Here comes the money.
So thank you, Jason, for the 199 super chat. He says, "How fast did Mike leave the party?" No, he didn't leave the party. He stayed. We went into the after party. He was singing that. It's the after party, I'm like, no, hombre,
Did
Mike.
y'all do karaoke when y'all went?
Mike, no. We went and we hung out at this one country bar that's like 300 feet away from
Right.
the Hard Rock. You just walk across the street and boom, you're there. And when I was there, um, we had a drink, dude. And this was funny because I was hanging out with my boy Ted. So Ted does he has a podcast too,
Hmm.
and a group of people that help him out, and they're called the Countdown City Geekcast, right? So they do a lot of stuff when it comes to like like the mainstream stuff when it comes to like Marvel, all that kind of nerd stuff.
Yeah.
So he's there because I mean, I was a part of doing that with him as well, and that took off, and they're doing great. So he's just coming out and supporting. So he's there, and he's the one telling me, "Hey, man, they have this thing right across the street. We should go there. It's pretty cool." And then I was telling Mike and Chica, and they wanted to go, and some of the other friends that we had there wanted to hang out with us too. So I'm like, "All right, let's do this."
Well, I was right behind you. We left at different times, but we kind of met up at the right before it, and we were
Yeah.
walking right behind y'all.
So
Tony Ornelas is over here asking if anyone wore cargo shirts. I think he means like shorts.
shorts.
But no. You know what? I think everyone was dressed well. I mean, I couldn't think of any. If anyone, I would say underdressed. Maybe some of my employees came right after work, so they they were still in uniform.
No,
I
but
thought that was hilarious.
well, here's the drink that I was gonna show everybody that I got right over there at the. I forgot what the name of the bar was. I gotta ask my boy Ted, but regardless,
Some of them went to the beer garden. I do know that.
yeah, some of
That's
them
where
went.
Greg went, right?
So they had the Wemby drink, right? This is before you fill it up, right?
Mm-hmm.
So at this bar, they have the Wemby prayer candle drink, right? It's like a cocktail. So what they do is that you go ahead and can buy the candle, the prayer candle thing by itself, $14, or you can go ahead and get the whole thing, right? And it looks like this once they finish the cocktail and all that. It's just $17. So I'm like, you know what? Let me go try it. Let's go try the Wemby drink. And it says Wemby. And this is where we got it from. Howdy Sore Loser is the name of the bar that's right across the street from the Hard Rock.
Okay.
So I get the drink and everything, and I'm like, hey, it's pretty good. And Chica took a sip before I even drank it because she wanted to see what it was like. But this is the back of the candle, and it has a prayer for Wemby. And I was talking with the bartender, and I was joking around with them because I tell them as soon as I ordered this, everybody started getting them. What is that? What is that? And then they started ordering this drink, right?
Well, y'all must have got quite a few of them because he actually had a decent game. Whereas I think they need to make some of those for the rest of the players.
Yeah, but the cool thing is, like, I drank it, right? And then everybody else started buying them. And then I was joking with the bartender. I said, "Hey, man," I said, "I got you all these drinks here now. Everybody was buying them like crazy." I said, "I should get mine for free." And he's like, "I got you, dude." He gave me mine for
Damn,
free.
there you go.
And then I told him, "You should rename the drink because they have it. They named it something else." And I told him, "You should name it El Wembeyazo." And he starts laughing. He goes, "What's that?" And I tell him, "That's when he lets his nuts drop and he plays good." El Wembeyazo. He goes, "You know what? I'll tell the owner." He goes, "And if we rename the drink El Wembeyazo," he goes, "we'll put your name on the bottom. You know, you will give you credit for the
Damn.
name."
You drop your card.
Yeah, exactly.
There you go.
So there you go. I mean, it was like I said, we had a lot of fun hanging out with the gente, but more importantly, there was a Spurs game that did take place, and we'll start talking about that because I'm sure that
Mm.
everybody has their own opinions about what happened because the Spurs win streak did come to an end at 11 games, man.
So sad.
Was they're asking, was it a sausage fest? No, people had their girlfriends, their wives. We had these single ladies show up. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was mixed.
Yeah. There was no karaoke, but we did do a live show out there with Mike Mitchell Jr., myself, Michael Jimenez, and Fernandez too.
No, it was great, and many comments coming from everyone as well. I walked around. Greg helped me out with the microphone,
Yeah.
handed it off, and it was great.
Look at Jen's watching. Shout out to you, Jennifer Noriega. She says, "Now we got to plan my birthday party."
Let's
That
go.
we do. The birthday party plan, you already know what it is.
Yeah, it's gonna be
game.
karaoke too.
Yeah, Spurs game.
Mhm.
Then we go eat dinner afterwards, and then we go to Jen and Alex and do karaoke.
But I could not make it for the full event. You know
Yeah.
that.
I know that.
Where was Alex? Is that Mario asking?
I think
So Alex already had plans. He was on a retreat with his brothers.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Tex-Mex Frank was out there. Toro Loco. I got to see Toro Loco.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. All saying I was tapped in. Trendsetter. No, I just brought the drink and then all these people started buying it because I guess they didn't see it because it's really kind of behind the bar, right? So they don't have it like on full display, like right in the front.
Right.
So it's kind of hidden in the back, you're looking at the bar and all the drinks, and then you see these little candles. And that's when my friend says, "What is that?" And then they took it out, and that's when I got the drink. And before you know it, everybody, there was the girl right next behind me too. She was like, "What is that?" And I said, "Oh, it's the Wemby drink." And then she was telling her friends, and they all wanted one. And then people on the sides of us, they all wanted one too.
Mm-hmm. Look at Mikey Mendez over here saying that Wemby came out soft. I actually think he came out aggressive. I will say that they were able to take a lead early in the game, but man, it didn't look pretty. Even with that, I think it was, even the Knicks, they could have knocked down a bucket to start the game, and turnovers from both sides of the team. It was a sloppy start on both sides. We're lucky enough to get more points out of it than them. I think Castle came out strong with his defense.
Yeah.
Against Brunson. It was nice to see that. I mean, he didn't have any points. He had locked him down with the first 10 minutes, and then they took him out. And from what I saw, and again, I was going in and out from watching the game because I was driving. But from what I saw, man, he didn't come back in for a while.
Yeah.
He didn't come back for a while, and at that point, it was never the same after that. Once he went out, at that point they had started losing the lead. He was able to knock down the last 11 points of the first quarter, and I want to say they went on a 26-2 run.
Yeah.
Before the Spurs got anything going again. It was again good, decent start for the Spurs, but horrible finish. I felt like the real star of the game wasn't even Brunson; it was Bridges. Bridges had 5 steals, 25 points in 33 minutes. And the turnovers by the Spurs, it wasn't all just them. It was a lot of steals as well.
The one thing that you could see that bothered the Spurs all night, and it made them play very unspurs like basketball, is the same thing that's going to happen to them in the playoffs. And what happened with the Knicks is the Knicks are a very aggressive team when it comes to their defensive prowess. So what they did with the Spurs is they played them really aggressive, especially Wemby, but Wemby still had a decent game. It was the rest of the team that kind of didn't know what to do. So what happened is that they stopped them from getting those fast break points, right?
Hmm.
They cut off that. They cut off their speed and athleticism. They got them more into the half court set. They took away their passing lanes. They started playing a lot of man to man. They did some zone, gave them some different looks defensively, wouldn't let them get into the paint because, again, they took away their spacing to combat their speed and athleticism. And they turned them into a jump shooting team. Their shots weren't falling. They were getting frustrated. They were trying to force the ball inside. It was getting, knocked up, and then it was a turnover going the other way. It was just poor shot selection, and they didn't really know how to combat the Knicks defense. They got in trouble. The Knicks went on a run. Spurs never seemed to recover from that because they were trying to expunge so much energy, and they would cut the lead to as little. I think it was at 8 points or one time 7 points, and then it would go back up again because they would have their miscues on defense. But credit to the Knicks, they came in with the game plan, they executed it, and they're like, you know what, we're kind of going to let Wemby have his, but we're going to take away the other team,
You know,
the other supporting cast.
to go off what you were saying when you talk about the one-on-one defense, right? They kind of sat there and said, okay, let Wemby have his, and let's see what the other team can do with the rest of the team. Because typically, Wemby's getting double team or triple team, so it's opening up the floor for everyone else.
Yeah.
And it wasn't the case today. And you could tell someone on the chat even saying that the 3-point shooting wasn't there. I mean, it was horrible. I mean, they could not make buckets. I think Vassell early on was doing great as far as getting buckets for us inside or even from the 3-point line, but that faded away as well.
This was, again, something that Mitch Johnson's going to have to contend with. And when you can see that your team is falling behind against a good team like the Knicks, you got to learn when to call a timeout and make adjustments.
Mhm.
If your guys and your starting five are not feeling it, you got to learn how to pull them, man. You got to pull them, and you got to put in the guys that are going to give you more energy, even more the bench players, Cornette and whatnot. And the thing is that the Knicks' size and length kind of bothered the Spurs a little bit because the Spurs are small, right? They're a small lineup, small ball lineup. So when you play two bigs on the floor that can shoot and kind of space the floor a little bit, it caused the Spurs to get in a little bit of trouble. They were late on their defensive rotations, couldn't get back out in the beyond the arc to defend the three quite well, and the Knicks were just raining threes on the Spurs because there was nobody there to guard them, or they were late on their rotations. But the Spurs just got to clean up their game. It was just a very messy, sloppy game. They just kind of looked a little lost. Mitch didn't call timeouts, make adjustments. It was just one of those games where you knew they just weren't going to be able to do enough to come back in. They just weren't feeling it because the Knicks, again, they did a great job of taking them out of their comfort zone and forcing them to take bad shots. And they forced them to be late on those rotations because they were setting screens, setting picks, and the Spurs were having to fight for everything they got out there. And this is just a small taste of what's going to happen come the playoffs.
Victor too, man. They're putting small guys on you.
Yeah.
They're playing you man to man. Get down low. Get down low. Open up that floor more for everyone else. Dish the ball back out, but they got to find a way to feed them inside. I think that's one thing too, because sometimes even when he's cutting, you can see how, I don't know, frustrated he gets when he's running back out. I used all this energy fighting for a spot inside, didn't get the ball. Now I got to run back around. It's just a horrible game, I think, overall, not just shooting. You're right on the timeouts, but you don't even have to call timeouts always when things aren't going your way. He could have called a timeout instead of taking that Castle and sit there and give the guy a little breather, sit there and say, hey, you're doing a great job. Continue it, get back out there and do your job till you can't no more. I would have liked to see that rather than pulling him out.
Yeah, and they were asking about Chris Middleton. The latest on Chris Middleton is that he's going to play a season out with Dallas. After that, he's probably going to go and hit the free agent market. You look at Chris Middleton, and Spurs fans get excited, but also the Denver Nuggets like him as well, and some of the other teams in the West. They like Chris Middleton because he's a great role player coming off of that bench. He would fit in very, very well with the San Antonio Spurs second unit. I would like him here. But again, I mean, who are you going to let go in order to go ahead and sign him? And another thing is that Mitch Johnson is going to have to figure out a way to go ahead and have the Spurs be a little bit more competitive when another team has size and they put out their two bigs out there.
Mhm.
You're going to have to go ahead and get creative. I know he wants to stay with the small ball lineup. At some point, he's going to have to play Cornette and Wemby on the court at the same time to kind of combat that,
Yeah.
right? And they both have their strengths and weaknesses. And when you put Cornette out there, you're going to lose something on the offensive end. But in the playoffs, defense wins championships. So you're going to lose something on the offensive end, but you're going to gain something defensively because then you have two bigs in the paint that can go ahead and defend, and they're going to give that shot blocking ability, and also they're going to be able to crash the boards. And that's one of the things that the Spurs haven't been so good about is crashing the boards and getting those offensive rebounds that happened against the Knicks. They didn't crash the boards, they didn't get those offensive rebounds, and what it happens is that the Knicks get second and third opportunities to score, especially when the Spurs had done so much to go ahead and cut the lead.
Mhm.
Doing stuff like that, and then you're giving them a second and third chance opportunity, and they knock down an easy two or an N1, go to the stripe, or knock down a three. You can't keep doing that, man.
No, last time too, they're going to meet at Madison Square Garden, unless they meet in the finals. But do you think playing in that arena was just kind of a big stage for the younger players, where you have all those stars and the background that it has? Because I was listening to someone's podcast, and Devin Brown was on there, and he started talking about that, like, playing in front of these huge stars, and you got royalty all around, and how does that affect the players when they're playing?
Yeah.
Do you think that has anything to do with it?
I don't think the arena has anything to do with it as far as like the spotlight and the big lights. Wemby likes that. He wants to go ahead and do his best against the best teams and against the best players. I think the Spurs want to too, but the problem is that they get a little rattled,
Mhm.
when they start again taking away what they love to do. Just because you like to do something constantly or consistently doesn't mean that you're going to be able to do it all the time, because teams are going to start scheming against you.
Yeah.
And we're going to see that happen more and more often. The Spurs are what, number 2 in the Western Conference right now, right? One of the best teams in the NBA. No matter what arena they go to, they're going to have a target on their back because teams want to embarrass them. They want to win against them. You know why? Because they want to prove something. Oh, this team ain't, whatever. It's just like bragging rights. But the Spurs, they got to be ready for that every single night. They have to start thinking ahead of time, right? And what's going to happen in that postseason? Like whatever teams are doing right now, this is nothing.
Mhm.
Like what the Knicks did to them, that's nothing. Wait till they get to the postseason. There's going to be some bloody faces, bloody noses. They're going to push them on the ground. They're going to punch them in the face right out the gate. And the thing is, how are they going to respond? How are they going to go ahead and respond to that? What are you going to do as a team to go ahead and be like, you know what? This is a big game. We got to win this on our home court. What are we going to do to go ahead and make a move against that opposing team? Because they know we already know they're going to play as physical. They have to find smart ways, creative ways to knock down shots. The only way you're going to be able to break up a defensive zone is to start knocking down shots, because now you're going to force them to start spacing out and the middle of the floor will open. But you have to knock down your shots.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely think they need to go back and watch film on this one, because to put up only 41 points in the half when you were putting up 40 points in a quarter, I mean, a lot to take away from this. Definitely a lot to take away from it.
Look, they're saying I'm being over dramatic. I'm not. I'm not being over dramatic. That's what's going to happen, dude. You all think it's fun and games right now. Oh, they don't play like that. The refs are going to swallow their whistles when it comes to the postseason. And if the Spurs aren't ready, they're going to find themselves on the outside looking in.
Well, yeah, they do tend to swallow whistles, but I mean, that can also be a good thing for the Spurs too, because, man, I mean, how many times do we sit there and watch these games and our players aren't getting any calls? They're not getting superstar calls. I really feel like we could have had three of our players in the All-Star game, and they don't get any love.
No, but people are always like, "Oh, you're being over dramatic." I'm not being over dramatic, man. I think y'all aren't taking it serious enough, because, like I said, the Spurs have a target on their back, and these other teams know it, and they're going to come out there and they're going to want to go ahead and best the Spurs because they want to prove a point. They're going to be like, their record don't matter. They want to embarrass them.
Mhm.
So if you want to share something on the media share, go ahead and hit us up. Number is 830-391-9164. I'm going to go ahead and look and see if I get that image here, because I got something I want to share with everybody, something that I was talking about. over there at the event, which was a lot of fun.
Is this get the apology form?
The apology form. So
Oh,
here,
yeah. Okay. Hold on. Before you get into that, first of all, that was supposed to be signed at the event. You
I didn't
said
have it
that.
with me.
You
I
didn't have it with you.
me, but I did do the digital version of it.
But you also said, I don't know what you're about to say. You also said you would be signing it on today's show.
I would gonna sign it on today's show, but then I'm having reservations of how they played yesterday.
Yeah, okay, you cannot keep doing that. Goalpost stays where it stays.
Look at what it says though. I made this before the event,
Oh,
and I made
my
it to be funny.
gosh.
The Mira Wemby apology form, and this is the date that I was supposed to sign it. It says reason for behavior. JHNSB convinced me he was ass. I only looked at how many points he scored every game. I was jealous of Wemby. I didn't believe he was generational. I don't believe in aliens. And my personal favorite was I was jealous Wemby didn't select me as a jackal.
Okay, Joe,
No
you,
mames.
you were over here thinking you did a slam dunk and you were scoring on your own basket, bro. What
Ooh,
a
this was
dummy.
funny, dude.
No, that right there, that gets signed. It is deserved. You said 50 points or 20 games, and what they did has been
All right.
amazing.
So here is the form, right? Here's the form. You all can see the form, the Mira Wemby apology form. So I'll sign the form today. And I'll
There
even
you
put
go.
my name in print.
That's gonna be given away at the next event.
There. I
We'll
just
put that
signed the
sucker in
form
a
for you.
frame.
I just signed it. I gave it to y'all right
There you
there. You
go.
see, there you go.
There you
I
go.
even put my name in print so y'all can see.
You know, someone once signed an apology form
That was
for
Mike.
somebody.
He who shall not be named.
And where is he? What's his name?
Gone.
All right.
Gone. Look at JHNSB's
Let's
laughing. I
hope,
thought he would get a kick
let's
out
hope
of that.
history does not repeat itself.
Look at that. That's funny, dude. JHNSB, I knew you would get a kick out of that one, dude.
What was that?
That one comment I put on there. JHNSB convinced me he was ass.
Oh gosh. That form is worth a lot of money.
We got to frame it. We got to frame it and put it in the studio somewhere.
Hey, on the tickets that Fernandez gave away, what game was that for?
I believe it was, I want to say it was for the 14th.
Of this month?
I think so.
Oh, with the Hornets?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna be headed to the game on the 5th against the Pistons. I'll be there for that one. You asked where my section was. I have no idea. Tickets were purchased through a buddy of mine. I just sent him the money.
Yeah.
So I don't know where I'm sitting. But as soon as I find out, I gotta let LG know. Unless I'm embarrassed about where I'm sitting, then I'll be like, "Ah, don't worry about it, bro. Don't worry. You're gonna put me with the peasants, guys."
That's what I was telling everybody because everybody wants to go to the game, and Jen and Alex want to sit with me, and so does Greg, and everybody else wants to kind of sit in the same area. So I'm like, oh, man, y'all are killing me, man.
You
I
think
said-
really highly of yourself. You said they want to sit with me.
No, they want to sit with me, and I understand
They
that.
want to sit with me.
But this is the thing: is like I want to sit with everybody because everybody wants to sit together, but they want to sit up there in the nosebleed sections, and I'm just like,
no.
oh, man, I don't know if I can, bro. Like I want to go with everybody, but I'm like, we can go together, but we ain't sitting together.
We're not dating. We're not dating.
I might have to make
I'll go
an
with you,
exception.
but we're not dating.
And I'll be like, look, if y'all want to sit in the upper bowl, I'll sit in the upper bowl with you. But it's got to be in the first 3 or 5 rows, dude. If it's beyond that, I'm out.
Hey, JB Perez over here is saying, Joe, how much for his swag bag? Well, let me talk about these swag bags that Joe did. By the way, you did a great job on them.
Yeah.
I think everything it was nice to see like the coasters were being actually used at the event. I was looking at the tables. I was like, they put them to use right away. But my bag that my wife grabbed was the only one that did not have a ticket in it.
Oh, really?
No.
You should've
I was
told
like,
me I
I'm
had all
not
the
gonna.
tickets.
I'm not gonna win anything.
Should have told me I had tickets there. I could've just
Joe
gave you
said
one.
sponsors don't win anything.
No,
She ended up winning something because she got a ticket from somebody else. Yeah, that's how it happened.
But one of our listeners, like I said, gave us this to give away.
I know we got to give that to Mitchell Jr. so he can go have his godfather sign it.
The Ice 44
Yeah,
vodka, man.
See if he can get that thing signed.
Who's his godfather? George Gervin?
George Gervin.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, take it to the ranch. He's got to take it to the ranch. He won't come off the ranch, but you
Yeah.
can take it to him.
I take it to him. How much for a swag bag?
Yeah, there you go, Tony. He wants to sit with Sean. Let's go.
I went to sit with Sean. You're going to be sitting with the peasants then, bro.
Nah, man. Okay, look, I told you I did not pick the seats. There you go. I think Sean is a new voice of what?
What did he say?
New voice of San Antonio. Mike can be the voice of Conroe.
Conroe. No,
Let's
mames.
go.
No, mames con Mike. He's on his I don't know where he's at right now.
No.
He's just not. He's not here.
Well, I was telling Joe on the way over here. I called him and I was like, "Hey, just give him the week off. I got the next 3 days." But no,
Look at
I got to do some golf. And speaking of which, so Mike did have his event, the Garden Show, right? Something like that over downtown at the convention center.
yeah.
So he took my putting green, my putter, and
Oh
some
yeah.
golf pens, right? And I was like, bro, I got the next 3 days off. That putter better make it back to me. So if you're listening, Mike, before you head back to Conroe, you're dropping that off because I took it to you.
You tell him either he's dropping off the putter or he's buying you a brand new one.
No, it's either he could pay for my round. I'll find another putter. No, you know what? It's probably more expensive if he buys a putter. That's right.
Yeah. And look at Sean. Greg is saying that's me, Joe. He's the peasant.
The Sean and Joe, and sometimes Mike.
Sometimes, hey, I like the name of that, Tony. The Sean and Joe is sometimes Mike show. Maybe we should name it Area 210 and sometimes Mike.
You text me. I saw the text a little later, about an hour after you had sent me the message.
Yeah.
I was at work and I was kind of busy, and I immediately sent a text to Mitchell Jr. But it's hard for him to switch his schedules at such short notice. But I tried.
Yeah.
I would have loved to hear his take on the game from last night. Absolutely.
Yeah. And here's some of the stats too from last night's game.
Mm-hmm.
We'll go ahead and look at these. So the Spurs didn't shoot the ball too well. They had 32 out of 40 out of 77. They were at 41.6% compared to the Knicks. They were at 44.3. 3-point shooting for the Spurs really wasn't falling last night. They were 9 of 34, good enough for 26.5% from beyond the arc.
What is the number Mike always talks about on 3-point shooting? It's 30 something percent.
EFG.
Yeah, where if they hit the 3-point at that percentage, they're winning games.
Yeah.
And 26.5. Wow.
Yeah, the rebounding edge went to the Knicks. Spurs had 41 total rebounds. The Knicks had 54. But offensive rebounds, the edge went to the Knicks. They had 18 compared to the Spurs, 10. And assist, it was almost dead even. The Knicks did have a little bit more assists than the Spurs. Blocks, Spurs had 5 blocks compared to the Knicks had 3. But the steals, 7 steals, and the Spurs had 7 steals. The Knicks had 13. Turnovers, 22 compared to the Knicks 14. Wemby, I think, had
13, not 14, 13.
Yeah, and Wemby had some of those turnovers.
Yeah. The free throw percentage, did you see that? I did. They only shot 57.9% from free throws as far as the Knicks go. You were better off fouling them. You could have just went over and played hack-a-shack and probably got a closer game out of this.
The thing, too, with the Spurs is the Spurs need to get a little bit better from shooting from the free throw line, man. I don't know what's been going on as of late, but they've been missing their free throws, man.
I don't think it's been of late. I think they've been a horrible free throw shooting team from the very beginning.
It's gotten worse, though.
Castle has not been good from free throw. And his first season is kind of similar to this season as far as his free throw percentage goes.
Yeah.
I think if you look at his stats, he improved last season. And then he's kind of fallen in a slump again.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that, but I don't like it, man. They need to go ahead and clean that up. Like I said, there's certain aspects of the game that still need some work, and I'm pretty sure Mitch Johnson's fully aware of that. It's just trying to get him to execute out there on the court. Mike is hitting up taco joints.
Can we slander D Fox yet?
No, not yet, dude.
Oh my gosh, I love him and then I hate him. He drives me crazy. But I mean, he gives you a lot more good games than bad, that's for sure. But I can remember a time when somebody thought that bringing this guy back into the starting lineup would disrupt the team. Yeah. That's a shot on you, Jimenez, if you're listening.
And a sticker.
Lord.
Yeah, man, he wasn't having a good game at all.
Mm-mm.
At all.
Stephon Castle played 30 minutes, right? And you could argue, you could say he's probably our best defender, right?
Yeah.
Uh, why is he only playing 30 minutes at his age? Why when you need his defense,
Yeah.
is he sitting him on the bench for so long?
Again, sorry.
You had, don't get me wrong, I think Dylan Harper, when he first came in, he was really getting to Brunson as well. And did you see the foul where Brunson just kind of pushed him? They get offensive foul, they get the ball the other way, but then after that, Brunson just went off. It's like he sat there and said, "No, rookie, you're not going to do that to me. I'll take it from Castle, but not from you." Then 11 straight points to end the quarter.
Yeah, look at that. The stream is already freezing and all that kind of stuff. That's not on my end though.
Yeah,
this is all on YouTube.
Yeah, it
man.
has to be on YouTube because I can see it just fine, and I see y'all's chats coming in right now.
This is YouTube as of late has been ass, man. I don't know what's going on with them, but
yeah,
they need to fix this. Either that or we're gonna have to start changing, dude.
But it is because when I'm at the house and I'm watching, I miss some of the stuff y'all say because it does freeze. So everything we just said, they didn't hear any of that.
Yeah, no, I put all new cables in the studio, so it's not the cable issue. It's not the computer. Computer was cleaned and everything this weekend, so it is on YouTube's end. I was thinking it might be time to actually not only just stream on YouTube, but we need to start looking at streaming on the X and also on Facebook, just in case one goes down, you still have the other two streams that are going strong. So I have to start doing that.
Billy Madison's show gets done on Twitch.
Yeah, I saw that, and I've done that on Twitch before too, and that's another one of the platforms that we can go ahead and stream on. So, like I said, I mean, I haven't been really too pleased with YouTube as of late, and YouTube's usually been our bread and butter, but the stream keeps on laggy and it's clunky, and I know it's on YouTube's end. I don't know if they just need to go ahead and do something with their servers or what, but on our end, everything is just silky smooth, man. It's just something's going on with YouTube. Because if we do the stream and we don't have any problems with Facebook or the X and it's just YouTube, that tells you all you need to know.
Yeah.
So maybe we do a Twitch too. We'll go ahead and put the thing on Twitch.
Tony's over here asking why didn't Carter Bryant play? We could have used his defense. Carter Bryant has a lot of energy, and I think his defense is great. Very athletic young guy. But typically he's coming in when the Spurs, are playing well or building some kind of lead. They have some momentum going.
Yeah.
I don't think he's someone they trust bringing in right now when things aren't going well. Like, hey, you're going to go save the day. Come on in.
Yeah.
Could it have helped getting that spark? Maybe. I mean, I don't know. But I think I don't think I look both. It would work both ways. You either don't bring him in or you do.
Yeah.
I don't think you're right or wrong either way. Would I have liked to see him out there? I mean, just to try it out. Maybe when things weren't working, so maybe.
Yeah, and y'all were talking about Carter Bryant right now. You know what? We got to go ahead and give him a birthday shout out.
Oh,
Carter Bryant. Or no, Carter Bryant. Dylan Harper. Dylan Harper, it's his birthday.
Oh, okay.
Dylan Harper, it's his birthday today. So he's turned 20. So happy birthday to him. And I was looking at the little gift that they have from Alamo on the Rise. They were putting Carter Bryant there. But yeah, Carter Bryant didn't see a lot of run. And it's probably because he was a rookie. Maybe Mitch didn't want to put him in there and get him all those minutes.
Well, Dylan Harper's a rookie.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying. I think Mitch is gauging them, by they're rookies or whatever. I mean, Dylan Harper, they need him in the starting lineup because he's ready, right?
Right.
I think the same thing could be said with Carter Bryant. You really don't know what you got in the rookie until you just throw him into the fray.
So you say just throw him out there.
I just throw him out there and see what happens. Yeah.
I mean, at that point, but okay. So I don't think the game really got away from them up until the fourth quarter. And you can sit there and say, well, they were down, 15, 16 at some point, but they kept getting it down to like around 8, 9 points. They were chipping away at times. So it wasn't like, okay, we can't get there. You were getting it close enough to where if things turned your way, all of a sudden you're back in the game.
Yeah.
But I think up until that point, and then finally in the fourth quarter is when kind of things just, okay, it just ain't going to happen. We're not getting any closer.
Not getting the production.
And so at that point, I just think for the first 3 quarters, you want to get your players out there that have gotten you to this record and try and sit there and see if you can get close enough. But again, it's just not something we saw. So 4 points, 4 minutes from him. That's all we got. I mean, like I said, I probably would have liked to see him out there, but I can understand why Mitch probably did not put him out there.
Yeah, we can probably understand the reasoning why That did not happen. But we were talking about the Spurs and how, of course, they lost this game against the Knicks. But now the Four Letter Network is also talking about the Spurs and how they lost this. Brian Windhorst was on this first take talking about it. Let's listen to what he had to say about the Spurs.
Yeah, I haven't heard this.
You've come on here multiple times and said it's their experience that worries you. Did yesterday give you another cause for pause?
Yeah, I'm not going to overreact to yesterday because, like Stephen A. said, so they haven't played in San Antonio since February 7th. Although one of the things we're praising them about is they had this 11-game win streak, pretty much all on the road. They played some home games in Austin, but I don't count that. They were in a hotel. So you have to you can't give them credit for being great on the road and dismiss it. But I'm not going to overreact to a noon game at the Garden. What I will say is this: if you're creating a case for why the Spurs aren't going to win. You saw it yesterday. They didn't handle it when the Knicks threw some punches at them. It was a 19-0 run in the second quarter. You're not going to win a playoff game, most likely, where you give up a 19-0 run on the road. So you see stuff like that. How are they going to handle those situations? And then the thing that's sort of been the one tape on all year long is their three-point shooting. Now, their three-point shooting has been Detroit last Monday, and they had that really nice win over the Pistons. They killed it from three in that game. But they are still, as a team, inconsistent on three-point shots. And when they get to the playoffs, the opposing teams, when they get to do game plans that are fully set up for a playoff series, they're going to force them into taking threes. And they're going to want Victor Wembanyama to take threes. They are still a bottom 10 three-point percentage shooting team. And whether you like it or not, the NBA is still very much of a three-point league. And if you enter into playoff series where you get outshot from three, and I think the Spurs can outshoot teams from three, because you're going to see games where Victor does hit 5, 6, 7 threes. But that is where their weak spot is. Their defense and that three-point, or not their defense, their experience and their three-point shooting.
So that's what he's talking about, experience and three-point shooting. And I think that could be said about anybody that's a Spurs fan, right? That's the one thing that they harp on the Spurs about. Three-point shooting. Why are we shooting threes? Why does the team keep shooting threes? And they're not falling. You can just shoot a two as much as you could shoot a three. But Mitch Johnson has this team like, you're going to shoot threes. If you got an open look, take it.
Yeah.
And I think that's what he's telling the team. And if they get the open looks, they're just going to keep taking them. But a lot of these ill-advised threes where they're not set up in transition yet, they don't have the rest of the team coming back, and they're on the bottom, right there on the court in the paint and whatnot, getting ready to get a rebound, right? It's an ill-advised three, because at that point, it's just a lost possession, a wasted possession, too early into the shot clock. And that's, I think, that's what makes it look worse, when they don't knock down that three and you just see them run down the court and they try to cheat the defense by just taking a quick three, and it just does not go in. Most of the time it doesn't go in. And then Spurs fans are like, oh, we're already just down by 5, man. They're going to, and then it goes back up. The league goes back up by 8,
with that, they talk about like, okay, so we have been on the road for quite some time.
Yeah.
And I can understand that. But when they sit there and they bring up like, okay, it was a noon game, and maybe that kind of had some impact on the game. Okay, well, the other team had to play at noon too. So that doesn't make any sense to me. Now, the only one that will is like, yeah, you know what? You do have a couple days rest, but you're right. You are in a hotel. So does it really feel like rest? I don't know, man. I stayed at a hotel the other night, and it felt great. I didn't have the dogs barking at me. I didn't have my kids saying, make me some food.
Yeah.
You tell me.
Yeah. It was a little mini vacation.
Yeah, it was.
Hey.
But, I get home and I was so mad. I'll tell you that story later.
Hey, we do got some incoming super chats we got to address.
Yeah.
Here comes the money.
Toro Loco joining us here, and he's giving us a $4.99 super chat. We appreciate you. He says, greetings. He goes, great. He goes, it's great meeting you guys. He goes, wife and I had a great time, had an awesome time at the event. We enjoyed meeting him too, Toro Loco.
Yeah.
He was dressed there, and he looked really nice in his black buttoned-up Spurs shirt with the little logo on the corner.
Yeah.
I said, mira.
Hey, did you see Mike brought one of his friends that played tennis with him in high school just to sit there and say, hey, was I athletic?
Oh,
I gave the political comment to that as well while I was there.
Yeah. We had to put you on the spot. You still stuck up for Miguelito.
Man, come on, dude. I can't do my boy like that.
Oh,
Yeah, come on, man.
Hey, we also got the official bank of
Hey, there
the
it goes.
Area 210, joining us today. Drew Show.
We missed you,
Thank you,
Drusha.
Drew.
Here comes the money.
Drew Show with coming in with that $20 super chat. And he says Spurs and Castle had Brunson on locked. He goes on lock in the first quarter, 0-7. Then Harper came in, and offense and defense discipline never recovered. He goes, they sat the they shat the bed, and Mitch couldn't make any adjustments. He goes, fair play, move on.
You know, I think I sent y'all a text while the game was going on, and I agree with Drew there 100%. I didn't understand why they took Castle out. I saw the game change as soon as Harper came in. Not right away, but within a few minutes, it did. And it just goes back to what I'm saying. Like you could see the adjustments that they were making on their side, but what we were doing, no. I mean, even out of the timeout when they came out with that play, and I was like, good Lord. I mean, that's just good coaching on their side.
Yeah.
But I agree with him right there on there.
Yeah. Thanks, Drew. We appreciate you. And he has another incoming super chat too. We'll go ahead and put that on there.
Here comes the money.
Drew Show, the official bank of the Area 210, is in the house. So Drew Show is saying the Knicks stink. He goes, they were 14-13 since the last time the Spurs had played them, which included like an 8-game win streak like 3 weeks ago. I remember that too, man. But right now the Knicks are starting to, play a little bit better now.
Mm-hmm. It's all right.
Yeah, but you know what we're gonna do too, because it looks like Toro Loco meant to go ahead and he wanted to go ahead and have the Sitgo guy. He wants us to go ahead and play the video for the Sitgo guy. Since he gave us a super chat, we'll go ahead and do that, man. Might as well. So here it go, man. The Sitgo guy, just for you, Toro Loco.
Todos me pegan toda la pura verga, me trepan a la verga. Mira.
Hey, with that, I really got to sit there and say, you have these events and you worry. You got sponsors coming out. You got a lot of talking going back and forth on this show. Man, everyone was on their best behavior.
Yeah.
It was good. It was a great time. And again, for those that missed it, man, hopefully we see you on the next one. Because I mean, really, kudos to everyone that went out. Y'all made it a wonderful event.
Yeah, and even our boy Sam Salinas there representing SAFC, so we appreciated him, and
with his comments too.
Yeah, his comments.
Oh my God, he is so serious when he asks those questions. I was like, man, I'm scared to answer them.
Yeah, but the Nestles are going to be having their tailgate coming up here. Hopefully the game goes on without a hitch, because I know they were talking about they went on a strike right now. So hopefully that gets rectified and we have the game happening on the 7th. But nonetheless, this is the event that they're going to be having over there under the bridge right across from Toyota Field. The home opener, March 7th. It goes from 4 to 7:30 p.m. under the bridge. They have food and drinks, free parking till 6 p.m. So if you want to go and hang out with the Necios, let's go ahead and do it. I planned on being there on Saturday because it is a lot of fun. I enjoy going out there and supporting them because they do support us as well. And not only that, there are a bunch of great guys out there. I enjoy hanging out with Matt Gomez, Rafa, Sam Salinas is out there. My boy Stewart's out there too. It's always good to catch up with everybody and have some drinks and have some fun. Just talk the shit, so to speak, before we go and see the game.
Yeah, I can't make that one, but I do plan on making some events because I'm a huge soccer fan. I mean, I played it for many years, so I still have, like I said, I think I said this last time, I still have a lot of buds that go out there and they do the tailgating.
Yeah.
Every game. Matter of fact, I was just watching, looking at one of his posts about going to, is it Austin that they're going to soon?
Yeah.
Where is it? I think they're playing there somewhere.
They're playing there.
I gotta look again.
Who is striking? It was the league that is striking that the SAFC plays for. So they're on strike right now. So the players are going on strike. So the home opener is kind of in question. I'll go ahead and revisit that because I was going to buy tickets, and the ticket reps were sending out an email to everybody, and they were saying that you get $25 off your tickets, right, that you purchased for the home opener for Saturday. So I'm like, that makes it even more enticing because I like to sit behind the goalpost. So if I go, I'll invite everybody to come out and hang out with us. I think it'd be a lot of fun. Jen, Alex, Mrs. Quintero can come if she's free and wants to have fun with us.
How did she get to be Mrs. Quintero now? She was Michelle for some time, and all of a sudden today she's Mrs. Quintero.
I call her Miss Quintero. Oh, she's Miss Quintero until she does the jackhammer. Then I'll call her Michelle.
Oh my gosh! When when people, what's your? Let me ask you this: what's your take on players going on strike?
I mean, at the end of the day, that kind of stuff hurts the season,
Right.
and it's disappointing for the fans. It's like, why wasn't this stuff kind of corrected before the season starts? I mean, I understand the logic behind it, but at the end of the day, it hurts the game and it hurts the fans.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. Now, I'm not saying it's NFL
Yeah.
and it has that kind of impact, but I could tell you, I can't remember my age, but my dad had bought tickets in advance to the very first football game I was going to go see, the Dallas Cowboys, right? And I remember the drive over there. We're there, and I had no idea what was going on. Obviously, I'm super young. I'm not understanding everything, but I remember they were on strike. And so as we're pulling up, we had players trying to buy our tickets, and they were offering at that time $100 a ticket. Now there's 4 of us. I mean, that's a lot of money back then.
Yeah.
When we were young. And my dad said no. We wanted to go to the game and go watch it. So we did. We did. I think my dad was there at the gender reveal telling the story.
Yeah.
At one of the things. And so instead of seeing Danny White, we saw Steve Pallor.
Yeah.
That's who I got to see as the first time I went to an NFL game. So I mean, it does impact the kids. I mean, that I could sit there and see where the grown-ups are probably like, I'll just catch another one. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's a kid.
But for the kids, where maybe it's their first experience ever, or maybe they really want to see some certain player that they were looking forward to on the opposite team too.
Yeah.
I mean,
they don't see them because they're on strike.
I mean, I agree. Has to be completed. I mean, they couldn't do this before the season.
Yeah, I guess the deal that they wanted didn't get done, and they're not happy, and they want probably more money, revenue sharing, whatever it is going on. Hopefully they can get these things ironed out, and the season can go on without a hitch. Because I'm looking forward to going to watch some of these games at Toyota Field. Like I said, I enjoy watching soccer, and I have a good time, especially when they kick a goal and everybody erupts, and you go crazy, and you're like, "Goal!" It's a lot of fun, dude.
Hey, who gets paid? The better players, right?
Yeah.
Just be better.
Just be better.
Just be better and get a better agent, man.
You want more money?
You want more money? Do better.
Hey, we got an incoming super chat from the Drew Show.
Here comes the money.
Thank you, Drew. So Drew's giving us a $5 super chat. We appreciate it. He goes, these Knicks ain't getting out of the second round. Brown is their coach. He goes, win horse. Go take some Ozempic and get your nose out of the Knicks' rear.
On one today. Love it.
Tell us how you really feel, Drew.
Hell yeah.
We love you, Drew. Appreciate you, man. And Joy-Con Drift King, he says, are USL players like pro wrestlers and are independent contractors? That's an interesting take. I didn't think about that. I don't know what's going on there, but hopefully they can get this thing resolved. And Matt Gomez, Mario's replying to Matt Gomez. He needs to make it out there this season. Yeah, Mario, come out, man. It was good seeing Mario out there too. I hadn't seen Mario for a while. And my boy LG was out there. He's the one that took the pictures, and it was nice seeing everybody again. Like I said, it was good to put names to faces and see familiar faces and see new ones out there. And I was busy too because I was trying to make the rounds and say hi to everybody. If I missed you, I'm sorry. It's not personal. I was trying to say hi to everybody and make sure everything was going on without a hitch. I was very happy that there was no incidents. Everybody was having just a good time.
And again, hats off to LG. I mean, we can't say it enough. I mean, he pretty much worked the event.
Yeah,
I mean, he had that camera with him the whole time, walked around.
Taking pictures.
He didn't miss a beat.
Yeah.
Didn't miss a beat, man. He's out there taking pictures the whole event, man.
I appreciated him.
Yeah, you have to, man.
I appreciated my boy for doing that. I invited him to just go out there and have fun, have some drinks. I bought him a drink and everything, bought him drinks. And just to go out there and enjoy the event. I didn't want him to work it. I didn't tell him, bring your camera, take pictures.
Yeah.
He does stuff like that because that's just the kind of guy that LG is.
Yeah, and so if you weren't there, he donated a basketball that was given out just to the employees. So they're the only ones that have it. And it was nice to see. I think it was someone he knew, right, that won that thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I was really pleased that LG was taking pictures. Like, again, he didn't have to do that. I'm not paying the guy, like I didn't pay him for the event. I was like, maybe I should pay him to do these things, dude, because he did a good job, Yeah. I was like, next time you bring the camera, LG, I'll give you some Fetty away.
Right.
So let's go ahead and talk about some other things as well. Oh, look. Oh, my God. Somebody give us a picture of Mike, dude.
Well, let's see it. Was it
Oh,
was it
con
at
la,
the after party?
con la putter. Wait.
Oh my gosh. Is that my putter? It probably is. It's tailor made. It will be.
Oh my God. They need to go ahead and tell Miguelito, you need to go ahead and give us that putter back, man. Sean needs his putter, Mike. Better bring it back. Boy can't go golfing, man.
Yeah, I got the next 3 days off. Hey, so Anthony Edwards, did you see
The Ant-Man.
what the whole controversy with him is about taking the shot, and everyone's saying it was a horrible shot to take, but he made it. His coach is pissed.
Yeah.
Like, pass the ball. I wanted you to pass the ball. Didn't listen to the coach. But I after the game when he's giving his interview, he's saying, look, my coach is right 98% of the time. You know what I mean? Was it a bad shot? Probably, but it went in.
I don't know. I mean, you're gonna not like some of the calls. I mean, like you can tell players not to do certain things, but ultimately they're gonna do what they want.
But if you're the guy, you're supposed to take that shot, right?
You're supposed to.
You're supposed to. I mean, I'm not going to sit there and say, okay, so you can sit there and watch Michael Jordan, his pass to Kerr, or Paxson, right? Saying letting the others sit there and make those big shots because I'm going to draw the attention. I'm going to get you the ball. But how many times did he not pass the ball? If it didn't work, everyone's giving him crap.
Yeah.
So they're saying that's horrible. You should have passed the ball, but it went in. It went in. He made the shot that he's supposed to take and he's supposed to make.
And I was listening to that Inside the NBA, right? Because they had it on KSAT 12 local here, right? ABC affiliate. And they have this dude walking into the studio, man, or walking into the arena, and they're clowning him because of the way he's dressed. Say, what's he doing? Going to bed? That's what Chuck was saying, right?
Nah, he put the other team to sleep, man.
What's he doing? He going to bed? I'm just like, oh my God, dude. All that money. And then they were telling Chuck again that Spurs are playing well. They might have to come down to San Antonio. And he's instantly doing the thing with eating the churros and all that.
Oh.
But he was really quiet this time. He wasn't calling out the San Antonio women. Maybe he got told what to do over there by Big Brother now.
Yeah, boy got on Ozempic, and all of a sudden he's more behaved.
Nah, he ain't more well-behaved. He just been told by the network probably.
Yeah.
They got to do
network,
what they tell
right?
you.
Different network?
Yeah.
Shut the hell up or you lose your job.
Yep. Oh, look at Mario saying he hooked up LG with the old-fashioned for his hard work. Thank you, man. LG was doing great work.
Mm-hmm.
Look at Jason says, "You're welcome, Sean, Joe, and Sean." Thank you, man.
I didn't drink an old-fashioned while I was there. I thought about it.
Yeah.
I ended up getting I was drinking vodka, Tito's and water all night.
They gave us what was it? The tiki drink.
Yeah.
The little tiki glass. So that one was what was it? A tropical margarita. Is
So
what I tried.
You were drinking those before I got there though.
Yeah.
And my buddy Manny went in and did you get a cup?
Yeah, I got a cup.
Yeah, you got a cup. He went and bought like 3 of them.
Yeah. One for me. It was one for him.
And Greg.
Yeah.
Greg, yeah.
So we all got one. It was nice, dude.
Was it? I don't know. I tend to stay away from the sweet drinks. There's something about that sugar that really messes up my belly.
Yeah, well, I tried it, because they had these other drinks you could try.
Mm-hmm.
So they're like, well, which one do you want? I was like, you know what? I haven't had that tropical margarita. Let me try that one. And I tried it. And then somebody else was asking about that because they were getting a drink for their wife. And I'm like, hey, that tropical one was really good. And then somebody's wife tried it and they're like, hey, it is good. I said, I told you, man.
You were on the clock? So
Yeah.
the drinks for you there too?
Yeah. So I was like,
Yeah.
I'm trying to help the sponsor.
Let me tell you we should name that drink.
Right?
Hey,
Yeah.
So we're getting ready for the live event, right? And Joe's pulling out his microphones and one set of batteries.
And like, I guess I left the other batteries here in the studio because it's like I had bought them from Target because I had to buy a wagon, right? A collapsible cart to put everything in there. So I had to put all the stuff in there. And then I didn't want to be going back and forth. So I bought the collapsible wagon. I bought AAA batteries and AA batteries.
Yeah.
So before I leave the studio, I'm putting batteries. All right, let me test these mics and all that. And I'm thinking that the other set of batteries is inside the little box, or I bought it with me. No, I have the AA's. I'm like, well, what the hell happened to my AA's? Not the AA's, the AA batteries. Yeah.
Can you still hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, it might be time for a new headset because these things are going in and out.
It's not the headset. It's probably the headphone amplifier.
Okay.
I got another one, though. My boy, Jonas Clark, one of my best friends, he gave me a brand new one. And I got to go ahead and plug that one in.
Oh, there goes Toro. Who is that? Is it
Todo
Toro
Loco.
Loco?
Yeah, he won the ball.
That's awesome, man. Good for you.
Now look at they're saying and is just him. Okay, when you're an Anthony Edwards, only okay. So yeah, I mean, the other thing is too. I mean, we have other things going on within the sports sphere itself, and one of those things is, and you tell me how you feel about this. Cowboys are already going to go ahead and franchise tag Pickens. Your thoughts on that, Sean?
I mean, he deserved it after this last season. I thought he did a great job and brought some fire back into the team. I don't think it's a bad decision.
But is it a bad decision if they don't pay Aubrey?
Oh gosh, man, that I think this is where the Cowboys they do this to themselves. You know, they've spent too much money on other players, and now you don't want to give anything away. Now, do I think that Aubrey's worth $10 million? I'm gonna have to say no. I think at this point, there's better kickers out there, right? And not that he's not great for the team. I would love Brandon Aubrey would stay with the Cowboys for the rest of his career, or as long as he's doing well. But I just don't think he's the one that you sit there and pay $10 million to first. Yeah, this is going in and out.
We do have some breaking news here.
Hold on, I'm having a hard time hearing.
I'll get you right now.
No, we're good. I mean, it's just going in and out, but I can still hear.
We have some breaking news here. So apparently, it looks like the Texans are acquiring running back David Montgomery from the Lions. The Texans are going to receive David Montgomery. The Lions receive a 4th pick, 7th round pick, and OL offensive lineman Juice Scruggs. So there you go.
So when you sit there and you watch these Cowboy games, what do you think they need? Like, do you agree first with signing Pickens, franchising?
I think they're franchise tagging him because they know he brings a lot of value to the team on the offensive end, and they really need him. He's a guy that they have to have. Now, if you're going to franchise tag him, okay, but you're going to have to pay him eventually.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe they're just trying to buy some time. But other than just getting, you're going to franchise tag Pickens, what are you going to do to shore up your defense?
Yeah.
You need to go ahead and have some defensive prowess out there. You need to have some type of a balance. And we've seen this happen with the Cowboys. Their defense was pure basura, even though the offense was clicking. And that's basically what caused them not to be able to go into the postseason, right? And win enough games to go and get into a wild card. None of that happened because of their defense. Their defense was just so bad. But if they can go ahead and make sure that the defense is decent enough and they have some balance there, maybe they can go ahead and win, a wild card or go further into the postseason. Yeah. But as long as that defense isn't there up to par, man, they're going to just get trampled, man.
I mean, their offense was great this year.
Yeah.
They put up the numbers. I think you need to have those 2 receivers to sit there and be a successful team. And we didn't have any issue as far as putting up points. I think defense is what you really need. That needs to be your focus. I mean, signing the players that you had on offense is good.
Yeah.
And again, we talked about it a few episodes ago where Aubrey did contribute 155 points. More than a quarter of the points that the Cowboys sit there and put up was because of him. So definitely needs to get more money. But again, I just don't think $10 million is it. I mean, you can get another kicker at that point. If that's what it's going to cost. If that's what it's going to cost.
But how many points did Aubrey account for?
155.
And how many offensive points did the Cowboys score total?
Like 471, I think.
That's quite a bit of points that Aubrey's giving your team.
Yeah, over a quarter, like I said. I mean, okay. So last time we talked about this, you were just like, no, ain't no kicker worth $10 million.
Was Michael. That was Michael,
okay.
Not me.
Okay. So do you think he's worth $10 million?
I said pay the man.
You say $10 million.
Pay the man.
$10
because
million.
You know what? If they don't pay him $10 million, somebody else will. And that's going to be the trend from now on for kickers, right? Of that caliber that can kick a ball from 60 plus yards. Because he's not the only one in the NFL that can do that. But it sets a precedence now. Because once upon a time, it was running backs that you got to pay all this money for. Now it's not so much. But now it's going to be the new era of the kicker and how much a kicker is worth. Somebody's going to pay their kicker $10 million.
Yeah, it's probably someone that's already going to the playoffs. they're going to sit there and pick him up, right? And they probably have the salary cap to do it. But the Cowboys have already spent too much money on other players. And at that point, how are you going to sit there and better your defense if you can't pay anyone else?
Yeah, I mean that's the catch-22.
It's not like we have the greatest picks in the world. We do have 2,
but you saw they did.
But we have no
increase the
second
cap.
round picks, right? We have none.
They did increase the cap by 22 million.
But they increased it for everybody, not just the Cowboys.
Exactly, they increased it for everyone. So now everybody's got a little extra cash.
Jerry
there,
says
22
increase
mil.
it. I need more money. Let me call Mike.
Right, but they increased it to 22 mil. So it's going to be interesting in this offseason. What moves are the Cowboys going to make? Teams are already wheeling and dealing, making moves. The Cowboys ain't doing a damn thing right now.
I just
other
think
than
it's
franchise tagging Pickens.
Right. But if you pay him $10 million, if you do, and you're paying Lamb, how much is Lamb getting paid?
Jeez, I don't know, dude. I got to look at the
It's
numbers.
like 40 or no, it's less than 40, but
Yeah.
it's high, right? And then you got Dak at 60. I mean, I just don't see like who you're going to get. You're okay, so you're going to put up points, but you're not going to be able to stop anybody.
Yeah.
So it's last season all over again.
Shootouts. Yeah.
Don't worry. Hey, but I'll say this: Cowboys winning the Super Bowl.
This is our year.
I say it every year.
This is our year.
I say it every.
No,
Don't hate on me, guys. I
mames.
say it every year.
This is our year.
Hey, did you see my belt buckle?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was Cowboys, man.
Puro pinche Cowboys.
Not today, but for the event, I made sure I wore that sucker.
Puro pinche Cowboys.
I had to hide it though.
Ay.
I didn't tuck my shirt in. I didn't want anyone to see it. Show your belly.
Show your belly like Mike.
No,
Oh, anyway, let's go ahead and give some love to PF Chang's. That way I can go ahead and fix your headphones at the same time.
okay.
All right, here we go. PF Chang's La Cantera, San Antonio's premier destination for dinner, date night, or happy hour. Enjoy one of their signature dishes, such as the Singapore street noodles, sesame chicken, or Chang's spicy chicken, or their infamous Chang's chicken lettuce wraps, which are delicious, by the way. You can enjoy all this while you're dining in an Asian-inspired atmosphere. And make sure to enjoy the new outdoor patio and try some of PF Chang's signature cocktails and drinks during happy hour, Monday through Friday from 3 to 6 p.m. PF Chang's La Cantera is a proud sponsor of the Area 210 podcast. All right, so we're giving love to PF Chang's. You know, the man is in the house. The man of the hour is in the house right now. Mr. PF Chang's here himself. He helps run the PF Chang's off of the La Cantera. So make sure you go to that location. And we also have tried the signature cocktails. We've tried quite a bit of them already. I don't think I've tried every single one, but I think I've tried at least 5 of them.
Just means you need to go to the store more.
I do. I plan on going back again, taking more friends out there. Everybody was asking me, I want to go to PF Chang's. Why don't you take me? I'm like, all right, I'll take you.
Yeah.
All right, I'll take you.
Cuts by Jones and
Tex-Mex
Frank. Yeah,
Yeah.
they were there. I gave him my card, told him to give me a call and let me know when they're on the way.
Oh, and then Elias went out there. He was telling us that it was funny to him because he went out there and they called him Sith.
Oh yeah.
He was all excited about that.
I gotta ask, like, how his service was. Excuse me, sorry.
I'll ask him. He said it was actually good. Actually,
Yeah.
He had nothing but raving reviews. for
Okay,
you.
so it was after the event. I guess they went to the beer garden, and
Yeah.
one of our friends, Roger, was there. So when I showed up yesterday, I went there around 2:30 probably because I had to stop at HEB and grab some stuff. Roger was out there. I was like, I guess you're the only one that made it up because everyone else, I think, was still recovering. I was good though. I didn't drink too much, and I ended early. Oh, look, Alex Norega in the chat.
He says he wants to go. Let's go, Joe, and enjoy some Hachi beers.
Alex is back. We
Alex
missed
is
you,
back.
Alex, man. Wish you could have been there, bud.
Look at because by Jones is in here. He's saying they're gonna hit it up.
Yeah, let's go.
That's right, Mr. Jones. Go hit that up, man. It's cool.
You know, we have a new menu coming out on the 6th,
No,
but it's not new as far as like you're gonna see new options available. We'll be highlighting some dishes that we've already had, but there are some more stuff in the works. I know one being like a sushi boat.
yeah.
Now it's not one of those large ones that you go to other restaurants and it's got all this stuff on it, but it will have like the dry ice on there. Just got to make sure the kids don't touch it.
Yeah. What was the
Burn
one
the
that?
damn finger off.
What was the one old fashioned that we got that we liked? Me and LG. The
Oh
dangerous
no,
one.
that was the Midnight Gallop. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a little twist on an old fashioned. But again, it's just one of those drinks that it's no longer on the menu, so you have to ask for it. And if we have the blackberries, like right now, we
Yeah.
still do. I saw some of them being made yesterday. But man, that's a great drink, really. And you can get it with tequila or bourbon. And I'm telling you, the tequila hits. What we got coming in from Greg?
Well, we got a super chat coming in from Greg. Thanks, Greg.
Money talk.
Here comes the money.
So Greg Castanuela, he's saying, cool to meet you all, fellas, and everyone else. He goes, I'll get you a bottle of Ice 44 next time I see you. And he
All
goes,
right.
next time I see you, Sean. So there you go.
Hell yeah.
We appreciate you, Greg. It's always cool to put a name to the face. So that was the one that was out there giving us all those bottles. It was Greg Castanuela, the other Greg,
Yeah, there you go.
because our other buddy's name is Greg too.
Yeah, but he won't tell us like what his name is on this.
Oh, yeah, that's his name. Oh, Greg. Oh, the other Greg.
Yeah, De La Cruz.
De La Cruz.
Yeah, he's hiding.
I think it is. We see him on here. It's like DLC or something like that.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, yeah. So we have this media share alert. So we'll go ahead and share that.
He didn't want us to say, and you just called him out, by the way.
Really? Oh, God. DLC.
Gotcha.
And there we go. This is from Tony Ornelas. He was
Oh,
saying
my Lord.
he went to the Hard Rock and mira, ahí está Miguelito.
And again, I'm going to do it one more time. Somebody left a sweater. I really picked it up. It's a little sweater. It was on the couch, so I brought it. I have it with me. I'm showing you. So if anyone wants to sit there and say that's my girl's sweater, let me know.
Yeah, somebody's wife or girlfriend left their sweater over there. Well, anyway, thank you, Tony Ornelas, for that.
That was great.
We got
That's a great
Texas
pick.
Latina in the chat here. She's saying hi. Hello, Texas Latina.
You know, okay, so on some of the giveaways, I do want to bring up the Kendra Scott one.
Oh, God.
I thought that was great. So Susie really,
Susie.
really wanted the Kendra Scott.
Yeah.
I mean, she kept saying, let's just do it for the women, right? But
Yeah.
then we thought about it. If we take your tickets, then which ticket is actually yours? How do we know it's yours when we give it back?
It's hard.
It's just
dude.
going to mess things up. So we decided, look, whoever wins it, right?
Yeah.
And she kept saying, no, let's just do it for the ladies. I want that. And whose number did you call?
Susie's.
Man, she manifested that. That
Susie
was crazy.
was the winner, dude.
I could not believe that she actually won it.
She was like, yeah, that she was all happy with it. And I was laughing because here it is. I'll show you. There's the picture.
Yeah, Mario's over here saying maybe that's Chica's sweater. It might be her sweater because it was right where Mike was sitting.
It might be then.
Yeah.
So there's little Susie. She's the one that won the Kendra Scott. She had the necklace and then the earrings.
Hey, it was a great piece.
It was great, dude.
It was
So
great.
congratulations to little Susie for winning.
Yeah, awesome. And thank you to Soraya and Mike for that item as well.
I look at the Cuts by Jones says, appreciate everyone stopping by Jones's neighborhood bar. Yeah, it was a lot of fun hanging out with you, Mr. Jones. Look forward to doing it again.
Yeah, I need to get an invite out there.
Yeah. And then shout out again to, Billy Madison and the Billy Madison Show, from the Billy Madison Show over at 99.5 KISS. If you're not listening to them and following them, you need to, man, because I appreciated Billy. I really did.
Yeah.
Billy, he's big time, man. He's got his show going. He's doing great. He's been in the radio business for years. And to have Billy just show up and hang out with us and hang out with the gente, it meant a lot, dude. I really did appreciate it. And I told him I appreciated him coming out.
And it wasn't just 30 minutes. I mean, he stayed until the end, pretty much.
To the end, yeah.
And sat it up, talked with anyone that wanted to talk, took pictures. I mean, it was great. Even the bartender, you see the bartender, we said, hey, there goes Billy. So we're thinking, hey, you're going to introduce me to Billy. That's great. Let me get you a drink.
Yeah.
No, full charge. Here you go. Pay your tab. Get out.
Yeah.
No, but it was great.
Greg says Susie was a blast. Yeah, little Susie was a lot of fun. And we got an incoming super chat as well. So we'll address that as soon as it pops up. Here it is. This is from Jason Garcia.
Money talk.
Here comes the money.
So Jason, thanks for the 199 super chat. And he's saying, old man grito for Sean. He goes, being a great co-host. You might take over Mike's job.
Hey, appreciate that, guys. No.
Tony,
I'll fill in when I can.
you were there to tell you be nice in person. So let's go ahead and play the old man grito. That's what they're looking for.
Por presumir a mis amigos les conté que en el amor.
Oh, and then Michelle's out there, right?
Yeah.
And she's talking with Tex-Mex Frank about the hats. Instead of saying, you know what, you should have this on there, and starts giving all these ideas.
Yeah.
I was like, hey, let him do his thing. He knows what he's doing. But he actually liked some of the ideas.
She had a really good idea.
I think it was like Texicana or something.
No, she said, what did she say? It was instead, Texicana. I think it was what it was.
Yeah, something like
So
that.
instead of Texas Chica, to call it Texicana. And I was like, I told Frank when he was there, and I was like, hey, man, I said, Sean's wife, Michelle, had a great idea, dude. And he goes, really? And I told him, he's like, hey, that is really good. And then I guess she started talking to him and sharing her ideas with him. I was like, that's good.
Bro, she started designing her own hat right there. She started telling him, this is what I want on it. And I was like, what are you doing?
She likes what she likes.
Yeah.
But you know what? Most of the time, like, she likes something, then other ladies are going to like it too.
Yeah.
You know?
I do think, we got another super chat coming in, but after that, we do need to give some love to the Hard Rock. I mean, they put up a hell of an event, and they were great. They actually gave some swag and some gift cards as well to sit there and help out with it. So, kudos to them.
All right. So we're going to go ahead and play the super chat. We'll have the super chat right here. We'll address, and then we'll give love to the Hard Rock.
Money talk.
And this is from Tony Ornales. Thank you, Tony, for the $4.99 super chat. We appreciate you. He says, a clapping soundbite for Sean being a classy host and Joe, producer of the year. You know what? We do have that clapping soundbite. So I'll play that for you, Sean.
Let's go. Thank you, Tony. Like a golf clap.
Golf clap. There you go.
Hey, I won't be able to do that if I don't get my putter back.
You got to tell
I
me.
should show people my watch, right?
Yeah. Show them your watch. See if they can see it on screen.
Hold on. It's got to go off again because. Come on, damn it.
It's not going off.
No. I'll have to show y'all later.
Yeah, he'll show us later.
There it goes. Can y'all see it?
No, we really can't see it, but it's the Area 210 alien.
210. Alien right there on my smartwatch.
Yeah, he goes, you should.
No,
ask
I thought
LGT.
somebody would say something at the event, but nobody noticed
Yeah.
it. But what did everyone want to see at the event?
What did everybody want to see?
The thumbs.
The thumbs. Oh, for Chica.
We were like, let us see that. She goes, you want to see the nails? I go, no, we just want to see the thumbs. We missed them in the picture.
Yeah. I don't think we got a picture of him. We still need to get a picture of it.
Yeah.
All right, let's go ahead and give some love to the Hard Rock Cafe. The Hard Rock Cafe, San Antonio, is Riverwalk dining at its best. With great scenic views, along with its amazing collection of rock memorabilia, there is something for everyone. Enjoy happy hour weekdays from 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. with $8 and $10 appetizers, $5 domestic drafts, and $6 craft import drafts at the bar only. Try some of the Hard Rock Cafe's legendary steak burgers, or my personal favorite, such as the grilled salmon or baby back ribs. Make sure to visit the third level and enjoy the DJ as you take in the city skyline. The Hard Rock Cafe is a proud sponsor of the Area 210 podcast.
So I did just receive a text message from Christian over there at the Hard Rock, and he actually let me know the sales in which we spent.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How was it, good or bad?
I mean, I don't think it's bad.
Yeah.
I mean, okay, so when we were there, it wasn't that busy.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, they were on the wait a little earlier because people wanted to sit on the patio, and it was nice out there.
Yeah.
But when we got there, I mean, I guess we don't really know because, we don't see what's going on downstairs. I never went to the bathroom, so I don't even know what level the bathroom was on. Was it downstairs?
No, I think they had one right around the corner.
Right around the corner. Okay.
Yeah.
But $1,500 in additional sales.
Nice.
I think that's good.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, I would take that on my work.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? Yeah,
Not
that's
bad
great.
at all.
That's great.
I know my bar tab alone was like $250, something like that,
Yeah, I couldn't tell you mine. Again, I closed it out 3 times. I guess I can go back and add them up. But I was, I had some of my employees. They went out there, so I had to be on some good behavior.
Look, Ariel's in here.
Oh, hey, baby girl.
What's up, Ariel?
Oh, my little prego.
Yeah.
I called her this morning. She goes, "Why'd you call me?" I go, "Because I missed you." But I was telling some of my employees about it, and some of the back of the house guys were just like, "Hey, there's a party." I was like, "Yeah, but we don't hang out with the poor."
Oh my God.
I was like, "I don't want y'all showing up unless you're spending money." They're like, "Well, we don't have any money to spend. Then don't go." It was a joke, though. It was a joke, guys. So if you're listening, I'm kidding. We want everyone there, but that was the one thing I was telling them. Like, look, like we may start you off with a drink if we have some drink tickets left.
Yeah.
But the whole point is we need to sit there and make sure that it's also good for the business.
Yeah.
They're sitting there and they're giving us the space to use, and it was great. It was set up nice. I really like where you did the show with the backdrop on the Hard Rock, and you see all that. I think that's a good spot. I would have much rather been over by the window so everyone could see from the outside looking in. But I mean, it was a good backdrop that we had. But appreciate everyone that went out there and actually supported them as well.
Yeah.
That's
so
great,
we appreciated everybody
good.
coming out. Great event. Great first event that we had, live event at that. So the next time we do a live event, what I was going to say, so we can go ahead and get everybody to not be so shy and to get that mic and ask us questions and interact with us. We're going to have giveaways just for the people that pick up the mic and ask us questions, interact with us. We want to interact with you. We want you to interact with us. It makes the show a little bit more fun, especially when we're live out there. So if you give us a good take, you ask a good question, we'll go ahead and give you a prize on the spot.
Hey, maybe that's what the drink tickets are for.
Yeah, right. Give them some drink tickets.
Because those drink tickets went quick.
Oh, yeah. I went around the room. There were a lot of people.
Yeah.
So the drink tickets went pretty quick.
Yeah. The swag bags went. I think I do think next time we need to make sure we have someone handing out the bags and checking to make sure they're subscriber first.
Yeah.
But
everybody there was a subscriber, though,
I believe
to
so.
the show.
I believe so.
Yeah, because everybody that was there, we've seen them in the chat. So we know that they're subscribed to the show.
Yeah.
So it was fine, man. I did pretty good. I told Jen, I was asking Jen, I said, Jen, what do you think about the bag? She goes, you did good. You did good.
No, man, they were great. I mean, if we haven't said it yet, really thank you for all the work you did. I mean, it's a lot, guys. When you all come in here and you see everything laying around and all the work he's done, because you don't see the floor.
Yeah.
He really put a lot of work into this.
Texas Latina wanted to see how the show was. Did it air on YouTube? Those shows, when we do the live shows, we're not going to re-air them. Those are going to be like one-offs that we're doing just for the fans that are there in attendance. So it allows us to do two things. It allows us to be a little bit more comfortable because we don't have to worry about the live streaming aspect of things and video and all that. And two, it just makes it for a more intimate encounter because nobody's judging you. Nobody's going to be, in the chat or anything like that. It's just an open atmosphere to allow everybody to be themselves and everybody can ask what they want without fear of being ridiculed whatsoever.
Yeah. When you go to these live events, you can open up a little more than right now, right? You're on air, you got to watch what you say sometimes. Not there. I mean, you still got to be respectful, and I think everyone was.
Yeah.
But you can voice your opinion a little more, I guess is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
You can really get it out there. What was that comment up there earlier?
Which
I did not go to business careers, by the way, guys. I was a Husky.
You were in Miguelito.
No. Mike didn't go to business careers. Did he say that?
He didn't say that. They just make fun of him for saying that. As we end the show here, I wanted to bring this up real quick. There's something maybe the Spurs should consider doing. Do you see that the Cardinals are launching their Coca-Cola unlimited tickets starting at $29? All you can eat concessions when you go to a major league game, right? So check this out, Sean. For $29, you get all you can have or all you can eat soda, hot dogs, chicken tenders, bratwurst, nachos, fries, popcorn, peanuts, chips, and ice cream.
Damn.
For $29, dude. How are you making any money on this deal?
The amount of people you take out there. So Alex Noriega had a birthday party with the Missions game. And this is a good one. Like, I don't know if they're playing when for your birthday around that time, but if you're on the chat, Alex, put down like how much it was for each person. Cause I want to say, man, they had a ton of people. I want how many kegs, maybe 3 kegs they went through. It was a lot, but it was all you can drink. I think it included food and it was inexpensive.
Yeah.
It wasn't a lot for everybody. I hope he posted on here, but that's a good idea too for a birthday. They really, the only thing that was bad about it was the quickest game ever.
Oh,
it went really quick because had it kept going, they probably would have went through another damn keg.
Yeah.
So it's a good thing to do. I'm not sure exactly where it was there because I wasn't able to attend, but man, he had a lot of people there. 40, 50. I don't know. It was a lot.
Yeah.
So it's think about that one too.
Yeah.
That'd be a good thing as well.
I don't know if they're going to be playing for my birthday yet. I don't know if they start their season yet, but that's definitely something on the table. But we're definitely going to go to a game. I know that we're going to go to
Yeah.
the Spurs game, go get dinner somewhere nice around downtown
Mhm.
because we're already in the area. There's no need to drive all the way back. You know.
Yeah. Some of the questions we had, like at the event too, I know Manny Blanca's brought one up about UTSA.
Yeah.
That we were talking about the baseball field they have out there, and we would like to see them play in a better area. But we have talked a lot about doing more tailgating, getting some stuff for it, and as this grows, so does everything else. I mean,
Yeah.
I want to see us go to the soccer games. I want to see us go to the UTSA football games.
What do we need for that? We need the tent with the branding.
That we do.
Yeah.
We need more money. We got a super chat coming in. We need more of those.
Yeah, we need another
Yeah.
super chat. Thank you, Cuts by Jones.
Money talks.
Here comes the money.
So Mr. Jones is saying, he goes, appreciate you guys. Thanks for all the support. Keep up the great work. Thank you, man. We appreciate you and all you do, and taking the time to hang out with us and getting to know Mr. Jones. He's a really cool guy, just down to earth. Him and his family are just beautiful people, man.
Yeah, I think a lot of the listeners took their wives or their girlfriends, and like I said, everyone was so nice over there. It was great meeting everybody. There goes my wife put $2,000 down and paid for all kids. The adult tickets were $25 each, and I think the remainder of the amount due. Yeah, $25. That's not bad.
Joe, have your birthday party at Oyster Bake. Mike can go for a 2-0 record. No, mames con eso, bro.
You got to get out of there by 4:00 though, man. You don't want
Jeez,
someone
bro.
stepping on your J's.
Unless you're in the VIP area, they still got availability for that in the tent with your private bar. You have really nice bathrooms and all that. You're away from the peasants, and you can see you have a raised view of the stage. If I'm gonna go to the Oyster Bake, that's how I'm gonna go.
Do you do the oysters at the Oyster Bake?
No, I've done them before. It's eating a moco, dude.
They're
gross.
One, I love oysters.
It's a moco.
But man, I like oyster shots, man.
Ugh.
Oh man, no, I love them.
You eat it with a cracker.
What are some shoes back in the days that you used to wear?
I don't know, man.
You ever wear the British Knights?
No, I never had British Knights. I had Reeboks and I had Nikes.
What are some shoes that everyone else remembers that you don't hear a lot of anymore? I was reading something about that. That's what got me thinking about it.
I had the David Robinson, the Admiral Nike shoes that came out.
Remember the ones you pumped?
The pumps, yeah, from the Reeboks. Yeah,
Yeah.
I remember that. That was a thing. I think Shaq was the one that was starting that.
Was he?
Yeah, they had him wearing those freaking pumps.
I think it was before Shaq, man.
No, I think it was Shaq and Penny were doing that.
Oh, we're gonna have
Shaq
to
and
look.
Penny. But I remember the David Robinson Nikes were nice.
There's plastic on the side.
Pro Wings with
Oh.
You can get Pro Wings at Montgomery Wards.
I lost
Hey,
you.
that's the little silver tips.
Yeah. Hold on. I lost you, Sean.
No, cut me off.
I cut you off. I need to bring you back on.
Time for me to go back to work.
It is. It's time to go back to work and time to.
Fix the audio back. There we go.
Are we gonna give some love to Mike
No,
before
no,
before we end the show?
absolutely not.
No love for Mike?
Absolutely not.
Oh my gosh.
He's not here today.
He hasn't been here the other days. We give him some love.
What about the Pro Wings? I remember the Pro Wings.
Yeah, the Pro Wings were great.
They had the Velcro. Remember, you get made fun of if you wore Pro Wings.
Yeah,
I'm like, no, hombre, way.
but did get a pair of ponies.
I remember the ponies. Ponies, they used to sell them at Kmart, dude. That was a thing.
Mike is on the Hard Rock couch still.
No video for Sean and sound is very low. Oh, we fixed it now, so that should be good.
Yeah, he was trying to kick me off the show already.
No, hombre. All right. Well, we're gonna have to go ahead and bring the show to an end because I got to get ready to go to work, and so does Sean. But we enjoyed, talking with you guys. It was a really good weekend for us as far as the event goes. Looking forward to the next one's going to be happening in April. We're probably going to do the NFL draft party from over there at the Hard Rock and do another event. So stay tuned for details for that because we got to make another flyer and start promoting that one.
Let's go.
We got to call Christian up again and tell him the date.
We'll do. We got to make sure he's there for this one.
Yeah, exactly. All right. Well, we'll go ahead and talk to you boys tomorrow. Be safe. We're out. Peace.
Peace.